Well, welcome again to the Melbourne Catholic website. We have some wonderful stories that we've looked at over the course of 2017. As we near the end, we have another most interesting person for you to meet. It's Patrick Mirabella. He's one of the sacristans here at St Patrick's Cathedral. In fact, we're filming our chat here in the priest's sacristy. So, Patrick, thanks for making some time.
No worries, Shane. Thank you.
It's great to have you along with us. Now, you're relatively new to the sacristan world. How long have you been doing it?
I started end of January this year, so I've only been doing this for about 11 months now.
Okay.
So almost a year.
I want to explore sort of what the job of a sacristan is, really.
Yeah.
But let's talk a bit about you first and your background. Your schooling and what parts you'd had to play in the church, if any, as you've grown up to lead to here.
Well, I've been involved in the cathedral here for since 2007. I was singing in the choir as a little boy. Yeah. And I still continue to sing in the choir.
With a slightly deeper voice.
With a slightly deeper voice, yes. So I've thoroughly enjoyed my time in the choir, and I still do. And I've been, as I said, a sacristan started the year. I've now in my doing university, doing exercise sports science across the road at ACU.
Enjoying that?
Yeah, I'm getting through. Hopefully to complete it soon, next couple of years.
So tell us about the choir. How much practice does it involve? I know it's usually involving quite a lot of the students of St Kevin's.
Yep.
Is the choir master a hard taskmaster? Give us a little bit of a background on the work in the choir.
Well, it started my day, as you said, I went to St Kevin's. I've had two choir directors, Dr Jeffrey Cox and now Dr Gerald Barclay.
Yes.
Different sort of styles. Jeffrey Cox was a bit more lenient, a bit more relaxed.
Yes.
And Dr Barclay is a bit more disciplined.
And pretty direct.
Yeah.
You won't die wondering where he's coming from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, and so as a treble, we had 3 rehearsals a week, and then we sang every Sunday here.
Yes.
And then as my voice changed, we went down just to 1 rehearsal.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And what category do you fit into these days?
I sing the bass part.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
And how many are with you in that role?
There's probably 10, 15 other...
And the choir in its entirety, and I assume it doesn't come together with everyone very often,
no,
but maybe Christmas and Easter, let's say, as a guess. How many people?
So if full attendance, it's pushing 60. So,
wow.
Yeah, so quite a big number. So
yes.
And I think we need that number to fill such a big cathedral. So
sure. What's your favourite piece from the Mass that the choir does at the moment?
I always enjoy singing Mozart masses that he wrote. Yeah.
So right across the board.
Yeah.
Not just one of the prayers. Okay. I was at the St Patrick's Mass a few weeks ago, and they did an amazing version of the Gloria. Now I don't know enough about it to know if that was the Mozart version or not, but it was quite magnificent.
Every week we sing different composers. So we range from 16th century Renaissance polytonic stuff, Palestrina, Victoria, through to Mozart. And,
wow. Yeah. And Mozart's your favourite?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And we sing that special occasion, so Easter, Christmas, ordinations.
Sure. So you've probably lost track of the number of times you've walked down that magnificent aisle.
I know, yeah.
To the altar.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But no, it's a special place and I enjoy.
It is, yeah, very special place. Well, we're here in the sacristy, and I guess when you are a sacristan, or if ever you've served masses even as an altar server, this is where it all starts.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So on a mass day, whether it's Sunday or a weekday, what are the preparations that are going in here prior to the mass starting?
So I guess, everything you see in Mass, which you don't kind of think about. So the vestments, the priest's vestments, is probably one of the main things that we use. And then things for the Mass, so the chalice, the host, the bread, and the wine, and the water, and the water for the priest to wash his hands, all this, lighting the candles. So
that's all prepared in here? or a little trip outside to set it up
Yeah,
near
so
the altar?
we put, we get the vestments ready, get the chalice and stuff ready here, and then we take it out and put it where we need to on the sanctuary and get it ready.
So in that lead up to the Mass starting,
Yep.
Let's say it's Father John Salvano,
Yep.
Is there anything done amongst the group of the sacristans and Father John? Do you have a prayer together in here, or is it just it's 11 o'clock, we're starting, we'll walk out?
Yeah, so on Sundays especially for 11 o'clock Mass, we will have a quick prayer before we're going out.
Right.
And afterwards it's very much, very friendly. We ask each other how we're going because we
Yes.
haven't seen each other for the week, so the other servers and
Sure.
and we have a good chat and just have fun at the end of Mass, cleaning up and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so a really good atmosphere, a really good mood.
Yeah.
Okay, so during the Mass, your role?
So
Because you're pretty busy, I've seen you there.
yeah, so I guess we're assistant MC, so assistant master of ceremonies so Father Lynn is our
Yes.
master of ceremonies here, and we help him, and we help make the Mass run smoothly, and it can be a bit stressful sometimes, but no, it normally goes pretty well, so yeah.
And St Pat's itself is such a big church that, even to walk from where the priest is sitting
Yeah.
up to the rear of the church, that's quite a walk.
I know, yeah, you do quite a lot of steps, and I remember working here, just walking around here, I've clocked up over 20,000 steps just walking around here, this cathedral. But yeah, it's it's a nice big space. And
So you're, I'm guessing, in your early 20s?
yeah, I'm 21. Yeah,
21, okay. So do you have a preference for a very solemn Mass, to say the 11 o'clock on a Sunday? Or do you have a preference for a more youthful style Mass with modern hymns, or do you love them both? What's your take on that?
I think, I definitely do. 11 o'clock on Sunday with the Archbishop is my favourite Mass of the week.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoy most Masses, and from the daily Mass where it goes for less than half an hour to the big ones at Easter and Christmas.
So what would you say to people watching this today, looking at a 21-year-old pretty committed to his faith and saying, hey, this is pretty good? Because the Mass numbers have definitely dropped over time, and there's a whole lot of reasons for that. We won't go into that in this interview. But what would you say to those people? Would you say what the Pope said 20, 30 years ago, come back, or would you, in your words?
I'm not quite sure, because my mother never really pushed my faith. I
just happened.
It just sort of happened, and I think being in the choir also helped with my faith, and
there's a connection.
Yeah, and just the commitment having to come each Sunday. And now I don't really see it as a commitment anymore. Like when I was younger, I saw it as sort of a task or a job to do, but now it's something that I enjoy doing, and I'm quite happy to come to Mass. Sometimes as a sacristan we serve a few Masses a day, and by maybe the third Mass I'm
You're starting to tire?
A bit tired and ready to go home or relax, I enjoy most Masses, and I think each person's a bit different which way they like their Mass. Like some people, as you see at the cathedral here with our parishioners, you have people that come to 8 o'clock Mass on Sunday and want a quick Mass, and then you have the people that like coming to the solemn Mass at 11.
Which is longer, well over the hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, and by the way, anything else you wanted to add about your life as a sacristan? And I can see quite clearly you enjoy it.
Yeah. I guess as a sacristan, the most enjoyable part that I find special is when we put all this work into making the cathedral look, shiny and spotless, and then for a big event, and then seeing the big event happen, like ordinations or Easter or so on.
Sure.
And the helping the people, enjoy the space, and helping them in turn pray and all that kind of stuff. And
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Patrick Mirabella, I've got one more question for you. This will be the easiest question. In any Mass, in all the years you've been coming to 11 o'clock, has the Archbishop ever started after 11?
Never.
I told you that was an easy one. Hello, Your Grace. I hope you're watching this interview. Anyway, Patrick Mirabella, one of our team of sacristans.
Yes.
We should say that. It's a very terrific team, and Father John Salvano made a point of, to me, it's a wonderful team of whom you form an important part. So from all of us at Melbourne Catholic, thank you, Patrick.
No worries, thanks,
and if this is the last interview, maybe I do in 2017, happy Christmas to everyone.